Forget it, he snaps back. The conversations feel all wrong. Leave. How could I leave Prem, who's the only person in the world I'm certain I love? What page did you reach?
I'm almost done with this book.
Wait, what? Seriously? How does the... Like, how in the world did you really finish it?
Okay, you know I hate lying, right? I'm still stuck on page 25. I couldn't move on. It's like new pages keep appearing in this book.
Oh my god. But you're still even doing it way better than me, though. I'm stuck, like, in page 10.
Whoa.
Yeah. You know what? I had enough. That's it. I'm not gonna read any book anymore. I'm just gonna watch the movie.
Hey, wait. Okay? Where are you going? Just wait.
I'm leaving.
Wait. I'm coming with you. Guys, this is Let's Talk. Start the show. What's up, you guys? We're back.
Hey, we're back. I told you, though, that this movie is way better than the book, though, right?
Yeah, you're right. I felt, like, satisfied just by watching it. I
do feel, like, satisfied, too.
Yeah, like, it only took 2 hours, but if I had to finish the whole book, it would have taken a month, honestly.
For me, it would take, like, ages, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know that the feeling of, like, being in a fight rather than just watching it? Do you know that, like, kind of...
Yeah, totally. Accurate description, man.
Yeah. It's just... So, yeah. So, you guys... Hi, this is the second episode of Let's Talk. We're back with... We're not alone. This time we're not alone. Yeah.
We have special guests today.
Special guests. We are with two books addicts, allow me to say. Our own Ms. Hana and Ms. Hajer. Hi. How you guys? How you doing?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So yeah.
Tell us about how come you guys like reading books a lot.
Let's just...
anyone can start. Go ahead.
Right, so hi, I'm Hana. For me, it started a little bit, like, way back in time.
Okay.
Not too long ago, but it started off as a hobby, like... reading magazines, comics.
Really?
Oh.
Very, very simple stuff.
Interesting. You start as a young child, really young?
Yeah, it started off really, really, when I was really, really young.
Oh. What age, though? Allow me to ask.
Well, because I had to have reading training, so it was probably somewhere where I was 6 or 7.
Wow.
Okay, so you...
Very young.
So you do, like, reading for pleasure?
At first I didn't start off as reading for pleasure, but later on in life, it's like, especially around the time where I became a teenager, that's when you get bored and you want things to do.
Yeah.
We didn't have the internet, between quotes.
Yeah.
So reading was a very good, go-to free time activity for me.
Yeah, what about you, Ms. Hajer?
I wasn't really that young when I started. Like, it didn't start really far back. I was taking creative writing course.
Wow, so you're
we were like,
student.
you're normally asked to write story, and how am I going to write story when I don't really have the needed vocabulary and expressions, and I didn't really know how to make it good unless I started reading. And
yeah, that's true.
Cool.
Totally.
Yeah, so at first it's just for the course, but then I picked up I took liking to reading, so it really...
Was it hard, though? Like, was it like, I'm gonna, like, start reading, like...
No, it wasn't hard. Actually, I posted on Facebook asking for suggestions, and...
Whoa, that's a good start, though.
Yeah, because
that's a strong start.
Yeah, I didn't really have any idea about what books to start with.
Yeah.
Even though most of the suggestions I got were really classic, and I remember I started with David Copperfield.
Wow,
right.
That sounds like
and
a tough
it was
start.
like 1,000 pages.
Charles Dickens.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't really make it past the couple of chapters. I just stopped. and then I picked something contemporary and something really trendy, something like
easier somehow.
Yeah, remember Flipped we read for the book club?
Yeah.
It was one of the earliest.
If I could
books.
just clarify something, for those, listeners who think that this is Ms. Hajer Salah, it's Hajer Altaboli with us.
Yes.
So just to clarify,
Yep.
and I'm Hana Salah. So Hajer and I
Yes.
are part of the book club at the
Between
Faculty
the
of
Lines.
Arts.
Yeah, between the
Between
lines.
the
Yeah.
And I still clearly remember the first day I approached you and said, I told you, hey, what do you think?
I still remember.
You still remember that?
Yeah, and I
What
really
happened?
regret being hesitant. I just, if you just did it again,
Yeah.
I would
Yep,
like
finally
to
we
say,
can read.
So,
Yeah,
do it.
definitely.
So here's what happened. She was sitting in the department. I don't know what she was doing,
Stop.
reading or something.
Yeah, I was like,
And then I
checking
told
some
her,
notes.
hey, we have a book club. What do you think? Would you like to join us?
Wow.
And she's like, oh, that's interesting. I'll think about it. And I was like, okay, see ya.
Yeah, I
And
thought
then she never replied? She never, came to talk to you about it?
I think it took her a while, if you don't mind me saying.
a while.
But
I'd
then,
say yes.
the moment she joined us, she became one of the prominent members, and she really
Very active.
She's the most member that suggested the most interesting reads,
It's
and
like
we're like,
I came in late for the book club and I started taking over every once in a
So
while.
you're being bossy
Yeah,
boss?
I
Something
just
like that?
I always say to her, is it really okay if I add 2 more books to the list? I just don't
Is
want.
it really okay?
Yeah, I don't want to sound like coming late and she's starting.
Yeah. Taking
She's-
control
yeah.
of everything.
and
She
then
wants to take control
She
and stuff.
actually got
Yeah.
addicted to it, and she really added most of the very beautiful books that we've read so far.
Yeah,
They
and
were
every
really
and
interesting choices.
every time they like the book I suggest, it feels like really an achievement. Oh my god, this is the book they like, and
Yeah.
it's the one that I suggested.
It's really cool.
It feels
Yeah.
so great.
Thank you.
You guys, at the beginning today when we met, I noticed that you use, advanced vocabulary, and I was like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I went through a phase in my life where I was like, I really want to extend my vocabulary because I use very simple language.
Right.
Yeah, you know that feeling, but you do that by reading, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
In
yes.
fact, I still experience this feeling. There are so many points in my life that I really notice that my language is maybe too simple. It's just too sometimes slang or something. But as you read, you just pick up some really good
advanced,
and really strong vocabulary.
Yeah. Do you do that?
Well,
do you do that?
for me, I started to do it throughout the word of the day, though.
I mean, if you're 9, that's how you do it.
Well, I gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the basic steps for
Building some foundation.
Well, yeah. I tell you this though. When it comes for me though, reading books, even though I know my ceiling though,
Yeah.
it's not that high.
Yeah.
But I would say I'm a very savvy person, street savvy person. I don't know. I'm intelligent though. There's a lot of feel you. Yeah.
Definitely.
When it comes reading books,
You can't read.
not much, not great. I can read fully though. I'm a fully educated man, but I read a page or a half a page of a book, I'll be that's so exhausted.
you,
I
man.
just can't do it. It's just, does that make me dumb though?
No, I don't think so.
we're not,
Does it?
We're not saying that those who don't read are dumb or something. No, you can be really educated but not really into reading,
Reading.
especially reading novels, because there are so many people who like reading maybe scientific books, English textbooks related to our major, but they're not really into even politics books, but not really into novels.
Yeah. I really think that a lot of people feel that there's a lot of pressure on them, especially those who don't like to read as a free time or, just for leisure.
Yeah.
I think in my point of view, you don't really have to read if you're not
Interested.
interested in reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
in my opinion, it's just something that's advisable. It's good for your brain. It's good for vocabulary and language buildup. Other than that, I mean, basically, you really don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though,
especially if you have other interests.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean,
part of it does. Though.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just got that kind of feeling. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, it's not about the capacity. You do like have the capacity to read.
Okay.
It's more about like you wanting and needing to read. You don't like find it satisfying, right? Like some people don't find reading, you know, enjoyable and as satisfying as you guys do.
Well,
yeah. So, but there's like moments in your life where you force yourself to do things that you hate.
Yeah.
Just like, for instance, if you remember, like I mentioned going to the gym, though I don't like it, but I force myself to do things. You know,
absolutely.
You know it's good for you.
You just to get out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
Which is good. Which is a good way of looking at it.
So,
believe it or not, I didn't start off as, you know, an impeccable reader. There were moments in my life where I would, especially when I first started reading novels, I would read like the first 10 pages and then get exhausted.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I've been through that as well, and it's just a matter of training, and the thing that we sometimes lack is discipline.
yeah.
So
And
reading,
free time.
and free time, or the idea of how you actually use your free time, because I think this is something that me and Mohammed and I talked about before when you said, how can you just sit for 2 or 3 hours
I do
and read a
remember
book?
that.
And I think you were there,
Yeah.
Hajer, as well.
Yeah.
And believe me, it didn't start off as, for me, it didn't start off like that. It started like really, really slow, and I get bored, and I was just looking at, you know, my older sister. She was like, she
reads a lot.
She devours books in like one day,
Oh
2 or
my
3
God.
novels. I was like, how can I, what? So at first it was really frustrating, but with time, you just get to realize that there are certain books that will
that you're
appeal
really
to you
into it.
and you're into. So this is what makes reading easier.
Yeah. So you can't really think of it as something happening overnight. No. You just try. And if you like it, you just start to add some more pages.
So like,
some
at the
more
beginning,
chapters.
most of you didn't like the idea of reading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said,
Apparently.
I started with the wrong genre, classics and stuff. Like it didn't really speak to me, the story, and it was like and I started with a really long book, and it was really. I don't really advise anyone to start with a really long book and a classic.
Yeah.
So it has to be something short, something with really funny characters. It has to be like whimsical, so you can really just enjoy it and maybe pick the habit of reading and love it.
Yeah, being like completely honest, I kind of hate it. I kind of just hate reading. I do sometimes read, but I'm not like the kind of person who goes like, yo, the book was so much better than the movie. Excuse me? Absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean, I hate people like that.
Yeah,
Really?
you know, like, hey, I finished reading the whole book of Twilight, and but I did not like the movie.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Wait,
man. Just
what?
don't talk about
What?
this.
Can you just stay
Stop.
away?
Yeah,
But let's be
exactly.
honest about it. Most of the times, or maybe some of the times, the movie doesn't really hold a candle to the book. So
Oh,
it doesn't
no,
really
come on.
compare that much.
This is why there's always this, you know, dispute between people who like books and
Books
people
and
who
those-
like the movie versions,
Yeah.
because
Even though I enjoy movies and I like
Speaking
watching
of,
movies.
Thank you.
if you like
Yeah.
watched the movie before reading the book, would you go back and read the
And
book?
read the book?
or-
No,
Yeah.
never.
No?
Absolutely
Is there a
not.
reason behind that?
Okay.
how is
I
that,
don't
sorry?
know.
Like, if you watched a movie, for instance, The Hunger Games, before reading the book, would you go read the book, or just...
No.
That's how it happened with me, actually. And this is the interesting thing about movies, because a lot of the books that I've read were adapted into movies, and that's how I knew about the
So,
books.
like, you watched the movies first?
Yeah, and then, you know, in the credits, they would say this movie is based on a book by
Yeah.
so-and-so. And I was like, so I go to Goodreads, and try to find out more about it, and then I download it or buy it.
I never try to do this. It's just
mostly
I'm okay with
my
the
sister
movie.
is a reader. She loves books and reading. I don't know how, but yeah, she does. But if she watched the movie, she would not read the book.
And if I read the book, I never watched the movie.
No, she does. She does that. She watches the movies, but after reading. I don't know why.
Is that your
Never
sister?
tried.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to keep these two worlds separate.
Sometimes it scares me if I read the book first and then a movie's been made.
You'd start
based
to
on
worry
it.
about
I just don't.
the characters and the
I feel
and the
worried.
events.
But sometimes there are certain books and movies that are, there are movies that have been very faithful to the books. And as an example, The Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Because I have seen the movie, and based on that, I read the book. So I was like, that was a good job. Of course, there are certain things that weren't put or added into the movie version, but it was quite it was quite faithful. So I was happy with that.
Yeah.
And it actually helps you imagine the characters, so it's a bit easier.
Don't you find the movie more interesting? Catchy?
Let me ask you this first.
Okay.
Like, there is let's do The Hunger Games, because The Hunger Games is really awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there is the movie and the book.
Which one?
Which one would you go? Like, I'm gonna read the book, or you're gonna watch the movie?
Yeah.
Don't let me hate you, please.
Be honest.
Well, since I just said that, I mean, the movie was faithful to the book. It's just a 50-50
I mean, look,
thing. Both
no,
were
don't
good.
do me.
We need an answer.
Don't do the separate thing. No, the
okay.
movies are
I'll
just pick
I'll
something.
just go with the book. Sorry.
Oh my god!
No.
You're killing me.
I
God.
watched the first movie. I didn't really like it, to the point that I can't really remember most of it because
Oh my God.
it bored me. But in this way,
This is what
I'm
happens while we
guessing
read.
because I didn't like the book. I'm guessing maybe the movie. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm guessing that maybe the book is really better. But I haven't really read the book
Thank
or.
you. See, progress.
Yeah,
Movie people.
thank you.
Progress.
No, I'm saying that maybe the book is better.
Oh, the book is better. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
You're
Sorry,
coming,
there's
yeah.
still a defined line.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think there's at this point we can convince you that movies are better.
Ah.
But they are, though, honestly. And the majority of people know that.
They are
Yep.
if
They truly are. Yeah.
they are if I haven't read the book.
Did you hear that? Did
What?
you just hear that?
Yeah, I'm for movies and for books, but in terms of movie
Which better?
adaptations,
Mhm.
Yeah.
the book is
Always
kind of
better?
not always, but
Most
most
of
of
the
the time better. Because
But
if
do
you
you
don't
know,
like,
like, are we like talking about like details? Or
Maybe
Yeah.
even scenes.
sometimes, but there are examples of books that I've seen the movie version and then figured out that they were based on books, and then I went to read the books, and then the books are so crappy, if I can use that word.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
There's the book Something Borrowed.
Yeah.
It was made into a movie.
Okay.
I love the movie. I hated the book
Oh.
a lot.
Okay.
Sometimes, she said.
Okay.
Yeah,
Re-
so there are
rarely,
some
though.
examples.
There is hope.
Yeah,
Okay.
another example is.
But is there like a time where you watched the movie and the movie was really bad compared to the book?
I would say some of the Harry Potter movies, yeah, especially number 4, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It's just it really ruined the book for me, and or rather, I just felt so sorry for the book because the book was so good, but the movie wasn't really that faithful to it, so I wasn't really happy with that.
But I would say my experience
Like
was...
this kind of stuff even applies to series, like TV shows and stuff like that. Like the one you talked about lately. 13 Reasons Why, right?
Yep. So here is why. The problem, my problem with the book was, I feel like I don't like the way how it handles the topic of suicide. I don't know if you guys know the 30 Reasons Why
13
book?
Reasons
or not?
Why.
Or
I
even
have
did
it.
you
I
have
have, but I haven't read it.
You have it?
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard
God.
about it.
You heard about it?
I heard about it.
It was actually confusing.
I think the reviews kind of confused me, but the idea basically didn't appeal to me, so I don't think I'll bother.
You said something about suicide. Is it about suicide?
Yes.
I have read a book about suicide once. It was like, and it's like young teens, like maybe 13 Reasons Why.
Okay.
It's called All the Bright Places.
Yeah.
Where the main character really, maybe I'll just ruin it for everyone who wants to read it.
Spoil it.
Okay.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so
Are you gonna spoil it?
No, don't do that.
yeah, well, it's about
Just don't.
Try to
suicide.
be as vague
It's
as
about
possible.
it's about suicide, and it really like it captures the idea of suicide really in a really detailed way. In a
Yeah.
really twisted way, so the book really can do better than the movie.
Okay, let me tell you this. My experience was like the story that it's like trying to tackle both the topics of suicide as well as bullying,
Yeah.
but it doesn't really connect them in the way that makes them like make sense. I don't know. It's just like it kind of blames Hannah suicides on the fact that she was bullied, but also like this book doesn't deal with mental health because Hannah's clearly suffering from health depression and stuff like that, and the book never really talks about it, and never talks about the mental health thing, and that is absolutely something that you need to talk about in these kind of books, and like for say that it kind of experience for me was like books do fake stuff and they do like more details that are not even worth of telling, and like I don't know, like
Well, we can't really claim that all books are really
they're not.
perfectly written.
because
so.
because when you watch the movie it's somehow the opposite somehow.
Not exactly.
Well, it's not the opposite, but there's a quite different.
Yeah, there is definitely, but I wouldn't say there's like contrast between them.
I would say that. Yeah.
Well, I can't really say because I haven't read the book and I haven't watched the movie.
You go try it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's because of the genre. It's young adult, so I'm over that.
Okay,
Sorry.
to wrap it up.
I usually
I'm a bit over
avoid
that.
reading young adults, juvenile books.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, to wrap it up, we would like you to recommend something for somebody who's just starting to read.
Oh.
For us, let's say,
basically,
like,
for us.
for a start.
Okay.
What would you recommend? Name something. Please, not too long.
Well,
Okay,
it's hard. It's hard to remember the number of pages.
Can we
But-
do 50? I
50,
bet
yeah,
though.
50 pages? Is there something like that?
That's
I
not
even-
even a novella yet. That's
Really?
short.
Oh my god! Don't even
And
just
100?
forget about it.
Unless you would go for children literature.
Oh, no, that
But
doesn't
there-
sound interesting.
I mean, there is
Roald
Roald Dahl.
Dahl?
Yeah. The author of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Big Friendly Giant.
The Big Friendly,
Friendly
Giant.
Giant.
Yeah, the
Okay.
BFG.
BFG.
And Matilda, and I mean, he has written a number of beautiful novels. Yes, they are targeted for the children, but even adults enjoy it
But even though it's
so much.
it's still kind of complicated for the people who would start like reading, like for like the
Kids?
first impression that
Oh.
the books that you just named. It's kind of like I don't know, not me, not my
Boring.
style.
Boring.
I don't know, boring.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just
Yeah.
feels like
So then it's just a matter of you asking yourself, do I really need to start reading or not? Yes or no?
it.
If yes,
Okay.
then you're just going to have to start somewhere.
Yeah, you give it a
And
go and you see what you like.
It really needs discipline, and you, whether you like it or not, you really have to be a little bit serious about it.
Okay, thank you.
I think Neil Gaiman's books, like if you're really into the world of myths and unworldly creatures,
Yeah.
it really will really these books will really suit you.
They're fun. They're
Okay.
fun. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now, so we're gonna play a game.
Ooh.
Very easy game.
Ooh.
Since you're
Okay.
book readers, I think you guys are gonna win.
Okay.
Basically, the game
Let's
is
see.
about...
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'll just explain the game real quick. And even my partner here doesn't know the words, so...
Okay.
I mean, hopefully he doesn't. The game is
Let's
slang.
see.
Okay, I'm gonna like introduce you with some slang words, American slang words.
Interesting.
Yeah, and you guys gonna have to guess the meaning. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? And see who's gonna be the winner.
Okay.
First of all, Daylord.
Wait, what?
Daylord.
Daylord?
Yeah,
Daylord.
just guess like what.
Daylord. Is it?
Daylords. I don't know. Maybe
The song?
a day person. Someone-
Wait,
what
it's
is it?
Daylord.
I'll say it like that.
Daylord. Is it a curse? Like someone's cursing?
Close.
Daylord.
I hope it's
Close.
not a swear word.
No, it's like Daylord.
Daylord. Like,
shocking.
oh,
Shocking.
Exactly, shocking.
Really?
1 point.
Oh my
It's
God.
Shocking.
fantastic.
Second
Okay.
word.
Hey, we're
Even
losing.
though,
Okay.
even though it sounds really
The second one.
nice.
Your wig is a little loose.
Your wig is a little loose.
Yep.
You're lying?
You're light in the head. Maybe you're
Yeah.
You're
getting it.
you're insane. Or something.
You're losing it?
Yeah, you're stupid.
Okay.
I just didn't want to use that word. You're
Oh,
light
wow.
in, you're light
This
in the
one is
head.
my
It's
favorite,
good.
actually.
Okay.
Woo whoop the bam. Woo whoop the bam.
Whoop, whoop, the bam.
Woo
Wait,
whoop the bam.
got it. Like,
Nope.
whoop, the bam.
Woo whoop the bam.
Go for it. Or something.
No.
Yeah, just, hey, how are you?
No. Not even close.
Whoop, whoop, the
Definitely.
bam. What is it?
Woo wop to bam.
I don't know.
Fantastic.
Are
Excellent.
those even English?
Yeah,
The-
they
the-
are.
yeah, they are.
American, actually.
American
Haven't
slang.
even come across.
Yeah, me
these.
neither. That's why, like,
I
thought
really
they
don't
were-
know.
What is it?
I give up.
Yeah.
What
Cut.
is it?
Cut long story short.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to
okay.
talk too much. I'm just gonna
Woo
Whoop
wop
the
to
bam.
bam. Yeah,
Okay,
Can you please
okay.
woo wop to bam?
Hills Bills.
Hillsbills.
Is that like an exclamation also?
Hills Bills.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, very close.
oh my god, or
Exactly.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Okay.
Exactly.
so weird.
Hot brown.
Hot brown.
Mm-hmm.
Hot brown.
Brown.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
I don't know, bread?
Chocolate.
bread?
Yeah,
Bread?
yeah, but what kind of bread? It's not exactly.
Brown,
Brown bread.
Brown bread?
No. Yeah. Well,
Toast, croissant?
no.
Bagel.
Bun? Hot
No.
buns?
No.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Hot brown.
What kind of food are we talking about? Bread.
Bread.
What kind of food is that?
Baking, bakery,
Yeah.
cake.
I don't think you're gonna get it.
What is
Unhealthy
it?
food.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Next.
Okay.
Highfalutin.
Oh my god.
Where did you get
Even
these?
come up with that.
Where did you get these?
I don't know.
Highfalutin.
YouTube, I guess.
What context? Like,
Can you put it in a sentence?
if
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Put it in
allowed.
a sentence.
That is highfalutin.
Amazing.
That is.
Maybe.
Close.
That's super
Fantastic.
awesome.
It's
Very close.
fantastic. Awesome.
Masterpiece.
Cool.
Fancy.
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 Even
Okay.
fancy is slang, I guess.
What's that? You just blew me.
You just
You
blew
just-
me.
You
Yeah.
just
She
blew
just
me.
surprised
You
me.
astonished me.
No.
You just blew me. Blew my cover. Like,
oh,
you embarrassed
You
me.
blew me. You just blew me.
Embarrassed me.
Disturbed
You-
me.
Exactly. Made
Disturbed
me
me?
angry.
Oh.
She's like
She's
really
scoring
good.
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hip.
Hip.
Hip. Yeah.
Hip.
I was hip.
I was
I was
hip.
lucky.
I was like,
Nope.
I was cool. I was
Hip.
lit.
No.
I'm using another one. Another slang.
I was about to die.
No.
I don't know.
Hip. Smart, maybe.
Yeah. I knew it. Like, I knew it. I knew all about it, like, when somebody's trying to do something and you would like, I knew about it.
So my so smart really counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. On dirt.
On dirt. Something that's like
Someone is knees
down to earth.
knees
This
deep.
is the last word.
Uh-huh.
It means somebody's lying.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys for today. We really enjoyed talking with you.
Thank you so much for
We
having
ended up
us.
like being really stupid.
Yeah. Apparently, books are not that beneficial.
Yeah.
Because these words
Let's
are
start
not for
watching
us.
movies.
Okay. Such a lovely evening with you guys, Ms. Hana and Ms. Hajer.
Thanks for
It's
having
really,
us.
really good to have you guys.
It's been a
And-
pleasure.
Yeah. Anything you want to say before we close up the thing?
Just give it a try. If you like movies, why not go try the book version of the movie that you like?
Okay.
And we're just so happy for
Give it a
your
chance.
Yeah,
Give it
we're
a
just
chance.
happy for your show, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have
Okay.
a great day.
Whether it's a book or a movie, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so this is it, guys. Last thing, I just want to remind you that you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, also on YouTube. Yes, we are on YouTube. Make sure to check it out. Hey, I missed the last episode. Don't worry, easy. I gotcha. If you missed the episode, just whatever the system that you're using, iOS, Android, just look for Let's Talk on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Player FM, Stitcher, whatever. Just look for Let's Talk and you will find us there. Till then, stay safe. Bye.
We'll be right back.